Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how I absolutely roasted my 2000 RMS Sundown 12 XV3. Let's get into today's video. Buddy, cone has officially separated from the voice coil. So the cone itself, the paper cone, is what didn't survive, which is wild. Alright, so as you guys have just seen, the paper cone has actually ripped and separated from the voice coil. I can confirm for sure that this was a second-hand speaker that was given to me, and it made a weird noise when we first hooked it up. It almost sounded like something was knocking, but it wasn't every time. It was like every now and again you heard a little tap from it, and I guess that's the two pieces of the coil that was just, or the cone that was just knocking together on certain instances. So we never got any smoke from the voice coil itself. The speaker used to heat up, used to feel it. You put your hand on it and it's like the speaker was pretty hot, and I guess that was an indicator that something was wrong, but without seeing any smoke, without the wires going from the amp to the speaker heating up, it was very strange. But I guess we figured it out now. With it being secondhand, we're not sure what could have been done to it before time. It could be a factory fault. It could be a lot of things, but we definitely know we were not pushing this thing past RMS. On peaks, meaning spikes, we were pushing this thing to like 3,300 watts, something like that. And on like straight bass tones, this thing wasn't even getting over 1,800 watts from the amp. We have a smart bass 3K on it, which is tar amps, and we have like a lead acid battery and a small AGM battery in the back, and 0 gauge wires. So we did not even have the proper power to cook or even heat up something like this 12 XV3. So what we're going to be doing from this point on is we're going to be switching that complete setup. I'm going to be keeping that box because I absolutely love that box. I'm going to be putting the highest SCAR that I can find to put in there. I think I'm going to put the SCAR ZVX in that box and just pump the shit out of it. Also, I'm going to be getting a Resilient Sounds Platinum 15, also another 2000 RMS watt speaker, but this one is going to be more musical, and that's what I'm going to go with. So this is the best of both worlds. I think the RS on that is 35. Morning. Sorry for that. Ready to record the video. But yeah, that's the plan for that speaker setup, and my desire is to get more cone area and to also be able to hit some lows and to play a higher frequency. With the X version of the Sundowns, do not expect to play anything above 40 hertz. It might not even play 40, but anything from like 17 hertz all the way to, I'd say, 38 safely, that's what you're going to be able to hit with any of those X series. It's only designed to hit lows, which is fine if you're in a competition, or fine if you're into, I guess, doing hair tricks or doing anything that's going to like wow people, but it's not going to be a daily driver. It's not going to feel good on a daily. So that's not a musical speaker to go with. But so we're not really sure why that cone itself ended up letting go of the voice coil. The voice coil is perfectly fine and has no issues. It never smoked, never gave us any issues with playing. It just ended up ripping and separating. So I have a very good head unit as well. I have a Pioneer, and we weren't sending any clipping signals to the sub. That's the best part. So we put it on an SMD. We set the output of the amp. We also set the output from the head unit going to the amp to make sure that we don't ever send any clipping signals to it. And that's exactly what we did with it. And we did a 141.8 with no clip signals. So we know for sure that we were running this thing properly, and it just happened to let go. And I'm not really sure why it let go, but like I said, I want to move away from the 12-inch sub, and I want to do 15s and 18s from now on. So we're going to do the Resilient Sounds 2000 RMS sub in a single 15 ported box, and we have some lithium coming for my Fuga build as well. So a lot of good things to look forward to. We're going to be swapping that amp out, I believe, for the MD3K, which is tar amps. The MD seems to put out more wattage easier than pretty much all of their amps. The Smart Bass 3K, a lot of people, I noticed Parker, the bass head as well, has had issues with the Smart Bass anything, like the Smart Bass 8K that he uses, and it doesn't quite want to put out as much raw power. I think that's the Smarts, the Smart line of tar amps is designed to save subs, and I'm not really into that. If I'm gonna cook it, let's just cook it and do a good DB score and get it out of there. But yeah, I want to get more raw power for my system, so I have 48 amp hours of lithium coming, and I already have the 0 gauge, and we have all the supporting mods to just get a speaker to get as loud as possible, as consistent as possible, and also to keep it safe. So yeah, we ended up cooking that Sundown 12X33, but we have much better things on the way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Always remember, don't drift without your dreams, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.